All right. Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off by saying, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Paul Haloim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone who grew well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, the Akim and the Aqua that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing, that the blessing is edifying. Shalom to all the brothers out there that's pushing his word of sincerity and the truth on them highways and hedges, presenting their bodies to be a living sacrifice, risking their lives daily. All right. And this shithole of Babylon the Great, man. All right. And as always, we come out week in, week out, day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of the so-called white man, which is the devil that the Bible speaks of. All right. The downfall of America, which is Babylon the Great in the scriptures, also known as the whore of Babylon. All right. So, and pretty soon his rulership is going to be coming down, man, as that was prophesied in the scriptures. All right. Which, matter of fact, I'll start off with Genesis. All right. Salvation is for so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, which are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speak of. All right. This is, let me grab Genesis 25. All right. This is Genesis 25. This is Genesis 25, and I'll start from 24. Point is at 26, and it says, "And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. After that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them." All right. So what that represents, right? All right. When Jacob grabbed the heel of Esau, it was a representation of it was symbolic of the 12 tribes of Israel coming into rulership, bringing down the so-called white man, all right, which is Esau, all right, out of his rulership, all right, and the 12 tribes of Israel being in authority, on the earth, starting with Yahushua, all right. So let me read that one more time. "And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob." You see, so we grabbed his heel, which was a representation of him pulling Esau down from his rulership eventually. You see? Let's go to Second Ezra's 6. This is Second Ezra 6 and 7. It says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? And what shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham to Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. You see? So that was a representation of bringing down Esau from what? From his rulership, man. All right? Which, as we speak right now, this kingdom of Esau, of the so-called white man, all right, of these top banking families, all right, is coming to an end. Okay? Let me grab, this is Matthew. This is Matthew 20. And this is 20 and 15. And it says, Matthew 20 and 15. And it says, is it not lawful for me to do what I will with my own? Is thine eye evil because I am good? So that last shall be first. So the last shall be first, and the first last. For many be called, but few are chosen. All right. And who's the one that came out first? All right. Esau was the one that came out first. Jacob came out last. All right. But it clearly said that what? The first, that last should be first. All right. And the first should be last. Meaning that, you know, eventually that rulership was going to go to Jacob, as it was prophesied, man. All right. So Esau being the first, all right, born and having this earth right now as we speak. Why? Because the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. All right. Going into Job 9 and 24. Okay. But at the end of the day, all right, the righteous is going to rule in authority. When the righteous people rejoice, I mean, yeah, when the righteous is in rulership, the people rejoice. All right. When the wicked bear fruit, the people mourn. All right. And right now we're in that mourning state. Why? Because the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Everything that this damn devil does and he touches, all right, he defiles. Everything in this society is, you know, is ass backwards, man. And it's because of this devil. This devil allows it to be like that. Because the rulership that he, you know, him having this rulership, he doesn't know what to do with this rulership. He can only be but evil with his rulership. All right, taking advantage of things. Because you have to understand, at the end of the day, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is the one that set up kings, man. Let's grab that real quick. This is Daniel. This is Daniel 2 and 21. I'll start at 20. It says, Daniel answered and said, blessed be the name of Yahweh forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his. And he changeth the times, ends the seasons, he removeth kings, and setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise, and knowledge to them that know understanding. You see? So he's the one that sets up kings, all right? And he takes kings away from their rulership, man. And it was prophesied that this damn devil would come up to be in rulership, all right? Why? Because we went off, we forsake the Lord, all right? And we started worshiping on other gods. So it was only right that it was only a matter of time before we would go into these different captivities for, you know, for going against the Heavenly Father, man. And we've been through many captivities through generations of generations, man. And we pretty much have paid our dues. You see? So now Yahweh Shah is going to have mercy upon us as he always has. All right? He turned his face away from us for a while, man. You see? All right? So, you know, after a certain amount of time of us going through, you know, captivities and things like that, it was prophesied that we will be woken back up and we will go back into our original pristine state that we was, man, being having dominion over the whole earth, being rulers of everything on this earth, man. Everything was created. Let's grab that. This is 2nd Ezra 6 and 59, and it says, if the world be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? You see, the earth was created for our sakes, man. All right? Everything was created for us. See, but we don't possess the world right now. Why? Because it's a process of purification we had to go through, man. We decided to go off. All right? We forsake the Lord. All right? So you have to what? You have to be punished. It's like when you at home and you're not doing what's required of your parents, right? You get punished. All right? And after a punishment of a while, of you being in punishment for a while, all right, they let you off again. Well, that's what happened with Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man. He turned his face away from us for a while. Let me grab that real quick. Let me turn his face for a little while. This is Isaiah 54 and 8, and it says, for a small moment have I forsaken thee, but with great mercies will I gather thee. You see, we forsaken the Yahweh, so he forsaken us. Okay, it says, but with great mercies will I gather thee. Yeah, him having mercy upon us always, man. He gave us the chance to, you know, gather together the 12 tribes of Israel again in these last days, man, and have a chance of repentance, right? And it says, in a little wrath I hid my face from thee for a moment, but with everlasting kindness will I have mercy on thee, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh thy Redeemer. You see? So he said that he hid his face for a little while when he, you know, when he was filled with wrath, but with everlasting kindness, he brought us back. And honestly, the one that brought us back in blood was Yahweh Shai, man. That's why he sacrificed himself, all right, for us to be brought back and being redeemed, you see? Because there was at one point where it talks about in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, the 68th verse, how no man shall buy you, you see? Meaning no man will buy us back. But Yahweh Shai and blood bought us back, you see? So, going back, this is, let me read that again, 2nd Ezra 6 and 59. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? All right. And this is why we don't possess it, because we went off. So you have to what? You have to be punished. Okay. But the wrath of the Lord, man, will go away for a little while. And the ones that he's going to destroy is the ones that don't want to hearken on to this word. See, the 2/3, after all the mercies that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has given us, all right, 2/3 still don't want to hearken on to this word. 2/3 is still acting like they did in the ancient world, man, forsaking them. You see, calling upon other gods, calling out bugged out names. You see, and that's why they're going to have to learn the hard way. Let's grab that as a matter of fact. This is 2nd Ezra 9. Second Ezra 9. Grab it from here. This is Second Ezra 9 and 10 or 9. Fine. Second Ezra 9 and 9. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have set them away shall dwell in torments, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. And they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain. You see 2/3 of our nation, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, have to learn by death, man. You see, and then they're gonna come back in the in the kingdom through the loins of the elect, and then they're gonna be finally in their right mindset. But they're gonna have to wake up ashamed, man. All right. Matter of fact, since I had Daniel, let me grab that real quick. This is Daniel 12 and this is 12 and 9, and it says, and he said, go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed to the time of the end. Many shall be purified and made white and tried. Yeah, you know, white meaning a representation of being made holy, being made pure. You see, coming back into their pristine state that they were, but they're gonna be what? Tried. All right, gold is gonna be tried in the fire, man. It ain't just gonna be an easy walk in the park. It ain't gonna be, oh, I'm just gonna snap your fingers and that's it. All right, gold has to be tried in the fire, man. Keep it moving. You got people behind you, bro. And then it says, many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. Yeah, and these people don't understand why there's a whole bunch of death coming upon them. They don't understand why everything around the world is happening the way it does. Why? Because they're part of that wicked. The wicked's not going to understand the judgment of the Heavenly Father. All right? But Yahweh, the elect is going to be the ones that understand everything that's going on. Why? Because they're woke to this. They have that eye salve. They were given the spirit, all right, to understand these things. And Lord willing, we are those men, and we are able to endure all the way unto the end. All right. So it says Daniel 12, and I'll start at 1, but I want 2. And it says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. Yeah, and the time that's coming upon us, all right, we're about to hit Jacob's trouble. We're about to hit the collapse of America, all right? World War III is imminent, you understand? These things have to come to pass because they were what? Prophecy that was written in the scriptures, all right? So it says a time that has never been seen under the whole entire earth. This is why the things that are happening have to happen, because this devil is coming out of rulership, man. We're bringing him out of his rulership, and the kingdom is being translated from one people to another. And in order for, hey, it's like they tell you in the world, all right? In order for you to get a sunshine, you have to get the rain first. So you know what? That's what's going on right now. The darkness, all right? The rain, the storm, all right, is coming upon us. And after that storm, those that were able to, you know, prepare themselves, that were able to stay ready so they didn't have to get ready for the storm, all right? Those are going to be the ones that are going to endure to the end, that are going to be tried as gold, that had that rock solid foundation, all right? And we're able to what? Endure all the way to the end. And those that endure to the end, the saints shall be saved. You see? Shalom, brother. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah Barakatah. All right? So, going back to 12 and 2, and Daniel, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake. Yeah, because those that are dead, they're gonna wake back. They're gonna be resurrected. All right, but if you did righteously, if you died in righteousness, all right, you're gonna be beamed up on the chariot. If you died in wickedness, all right, you got a missile coming for you at the end of the day. All right. So those that righteously died in the name of the Lord, all right. I remember this guy last time. I was about to grab his ass and strangle his ass, bro. Anyway, so those, all right, that died in the name of righteousness are going to be beamed up into the chariots first. All right. So going back, it says, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. You see, going into those, all right, that didn't want to hearken on to this word, man, you're going to wake up in the kingdom of shame. You see? And then, like I said, if you endure doing certain things, the time's going to come when Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to put you down. All right? And now you're not going to wake up until we in the kingdom, and you have to come through the loins of the elect. And those that were 2/3 that died on this side, all right, are going to wake up ashamed, man. That's why you want to repent and get this word now, man. So you don't have to go through all that. You don't have to go through that whole entire process. You want to be able to see this damn kingdom fall apart. You want to be able to see this damn devil go into slavery, man. You see, you want front row seats to that. That's the greatest show of all time. And if you ain't got that golden ticket, that Willy Wonka ticket, all right, you're going to miss out on that, man. You're going to miss out on that play. You see? So going back, all right, let me just grab, since I was in Daniel again. This is Daniel 2:21 and 20. Daniel answered and said, blessed be the name of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his. And he changeth the times and seasons, and he removeth kings and setteth up kings. You see? So everything is in control of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. All right. And right now, he has set up the kings of today that are ruling the world, the wickedness, all right, because he allowed it. You see, but those are going to be now taken out of rulership. All right. As a matter of fact, let me grab this. This is Daniel 4:17, and it says, this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that he, the Most High, ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. And that right there tells you that this damn devil, which is children of fools, like it tells you in Job. Let me grab that real quick. Job. This is Job 30 and 8. And it says, they were children of fools, yeah, children of base men. They were violent in the earth, you see? So he set up what? Let's grab that back. This is Daniel 4:17. This matter by the decrees of the watchers and the demand of by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High Yahweh ruleth in the kingdom of men, and give it to whomsoever he will, and set it up over it the basis of men. All right. So Esau, all right, came for what? All right. Anyway, so he set up the basis of men. And who's the basis of men? These damn devils right here. This one right here, you see. That ugly ass thing right there. See, that's the that's the basis of men right there. They were viler than the earth. You're right. Jesus is bullshit. That's right. You see? So they are viler than the earth. They were children of fools. All right? Children of base men. They asses came from where? The Caucasus Mountains. All right? They came from the caves. They were straight in the caves eating little Jupiter seeds, man. Little blueberries and shit off the trees, man. They braid in the caves like little monkeys making donkey noises and shit like that. See, they are from the bottom. That's the true scum of the earth. See, they'll try to say that we're the scum of the earth when in all reality, they the scum of the earth, man. Okay? So those were the bases of men that were set up upon the earth that are now being brought down from their rulership. And that goes to show that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua can take something so low and make it so powerful, just like he's going to do with us. All right? Matter of fact, let me grab that. This is Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes 10 and 7. Ecclesiastes 10 and 7, and it says, I have seen servants. Matter of fact, let me go up a little bit. This is 5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun as an error, which proceedeth from the ruler. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. Yeah, because this is from King Solomon, all right, knowing that he had just had them, all right, that they were ruling over them. He sees that now they are over them, you see. And it says folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. Yeah, the rich is who? The Israelites. All right, that's why it tells you in Revelations 2, Revelations 2 and 9. Revelations 2 and 9, and it says, I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. Yeah, because we're rich in knowledge. All right. We're rich because we have Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. We're rich because we were that chosen lineage of royal priesthood, man. You see? And it says, but thou art rich, and I know the blasphemies of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. All right, which that's twofold. That could pertain to these damn, these gutter rats you see out here with their little firstborn curl coming out the side of their head. All right, they're not the true Jews, but that was also talking about our people, man. That they claimed to be part of the circumcision. All right, and they weren't. They claimed to be, holy, but they were doing wickedly, following after, Father Esau. John 8 and 44, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father will you do. You see? So, going back to Ecclesiastes 10 and 6, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. Yeah, folly is set all over America, man. I mean, folly meaning foolishness, wicked shit. All right? The dumbest of the dumbest is set here. Okay? It says, I have seen servants upon horses. All right? Yeah, those that are ruling the world are the ones that are sitting upon horses, which are going to be the true servants. All right? When the time comes for us to establish righteousness and be in the kingdom, those are going to be our servants, man. All right? As a matter of fact, let me grab that. Isaiah. Slovakia. Get to it. Can't wait till my new book come in. That look that new book coming, I'm gonna be able to just turn to it, flip to it. Come on. There we go. This is 14:1, Isaiah. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. You see? So we're going to rule over our oppressors. We're going to have them in captivity and fetters of iron. All right? Those that lead into captivity shall go into captivity. Those that kill by the sword, all right, must be killed by the sword. You see? This is the faith and the patience of the saints. And we're patiently waiting, man. We're not avenging ourselves. We're waiting on the Lord, man. Revenge is for the Lord. And then the Lord is going to give us our dibs, man. So going back to Ecclesiastes 7, 10 and 7, I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. You see? So the true princes of power, which that's what Yasha'Allah means, all right? He is a prince of power, all right, are walking as servants upon the earth, man. We're constantly in the low state, all right? We're in captivity to this day. If a man says we're not in captivity to this day, man, you bugged out your damn mind, man. This is Baruch. Baruch. Baruch 3 and 8, and it says, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all thine iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power. You see? And Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, literally, all right, he deals with people as a nation, man. Because you have a lot of these people, right, that'll be like, let me grab this real quick to prove that point already. All right, you got people that'll be like, you know, like when we tell the Edomites that they're gonna be going into slavery for the things that their forefathers did, man. They'd be like, well, that was my forefathers. We ain't had nothing to do with that. Well, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua deals with people as a nation. He judges people as a nation. You see, for the things that our forefathers did, we all had to suffer for it. You see, and this is why it tells you right here in 14 and 21, Isaiah, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land nor fill the face of the world with cities. You see, so we're preparing that slaughter for these damn devils, man, for the iniquities of their fathers, which at the end of the day, through reincarnation, we are our forefathers, man. These are the same spirits, all right, that are back today that were back in the ancient world, man. That's why it tells you the spirit of the prophet is subject onto the prophet. So if you was a prophet in the ancient world, all right, you back out here in your lot today doing what you were supposed to be doing the whole time, all right? So going back to Baruch 3 and 8, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse. Yeah, because we were scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, all right? That was one of the curses. And it says, matter of fact, I'll grab that real quick. Deuteronomy 28. This is Deuteronomy 28 and one second. 64. And the Lord, yeah, and if you know the chapter of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, all right, the first 15 verses, it talks about what will happen to you if you know, hearkened on to the word and did what you were supposed to do, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, that you will be blessed. But then for 15 all the way to 68, it's talking about the curses that we will receive for forsaking the Lord, all right? Which those curses to this day, all right? See, those curses are going to be the curses that's going to be put upon these heathens, man, all right? When we get translated from one kingdom to another, see, now they're going to have to go through these curses, all right? So this is Deuteronomy 28 chapter, verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth unto another, and there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. And among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest, but the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua shall give thee there a trembling heart and failing of eyes and sorrow of mind, and thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have none assurance of thy life. And this is a reason why, you know, when let's just take for example, we be in a car, right, and a cop pull behind you. That's why your ass get worried as hell. You see, this is why you get paranoid as hell. Why? Because we have no assurance of our life, man. Like it says, and thy life shall hang in doubt before thee. Yeah, our life constantly hangs in doubt. Okay. Matter of fact, yeah. And you have no assurance of your life. You don't know if you're gonna make it the next day in this society, man. Why? Because we hated among all these heathens. All right. They're trying to cut us off as a nation. All right. They're trying to cut us off as a nation. All right. From being remembered, the house of Israel being remembered. Okay, so going back to Baruch 3 and 8, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, which thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments. Yeah, we're subject to payments. All right, that's modern day slavery. Okay, you got a birth certificate. All right, you got a license. Okay, you got a social security card. That's all modern day slavery. You got to pay bills. You got to pay for your home. You got to pay for this. You got to pay for that. That's being subject onto payments. You see? And then it says, according to all thine iniquities of our fathers. Yeah, and we were put in this situation for all the things that our fathers did, man. That we did in our past lives, man. So we had to pay for these things. And it says, which departed from our Lord, our power. All right, as a matter of fact, this is Baruch 4 and 6. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved Yahweh to wrath, ye were delivered unto the enemies. For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You see? So we were going on by worshiping all these other gods, man, and we had to pay for that. All right? So going back to Ecclesiastes 10 and 7, I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. You see? And that damn devil is going to be going back to what? His first estate, man. Being nothing, all right? Being in them caves, being under subjection onto the true Hebrew Israelites, man. All right? Being onto subjection to those that are the true rulers of this earth, man. Starting with who? Yahushua, man. Then King David, going on to the 12 tribes of Israel, all right? 12,000 from each tribe. So, matter of fact, let me grab, I just seen it too. This is Isaiah. I'll just read this real quick. This is Isaiah 2 and 10. Enter into the rock and hide thee in the dust for the fear of the Lord and for the glory of his majesty. The lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, And the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai alone shall be exalted in that day. Yeah, because that's why you got these damn devils that are actually starting to go into their little rat holes. All right, they're starting to hide in their caves, they're hiding in their bunkers, they're hiding in the skies. All right, and out of space in these space stations, these water stations. All right, they all hiding because they know the indignation and the fury and the wrath of the Lord is about to come upon them, man. See, these devils know, they know the scriptures more than yo ass does, man. You see, how is it that these heathens, which the Bible's not for these heathens, all right, like it tells you in Romans 9:4, to whom pertaineth the, who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption, all right, the covenant, the laws, all right, everything is for us. This book was written by Israelites, to the Israelites, for the Israelites. This truth ain't for nobody else but us, all right. But how is it that this damn devil, the so-called white man, all right, knows more than you? You see, going into what? Isaiah 1:3, the ox knoweth his owner, the ass his master's crib, but Israel does not know. You see, they do not consider. Everybody in the world knows their part. Everybody knows their order except Israel, man. So going back, this is 2:10. Enter into the rock and hide thee in the dust for the fear of the Lord and for the glory of his majesty. The lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty. All right? Meaning you damn heathens. All right? All you damn truthers that want to follow after the ways of the heathen. And it says, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low. And upon all the cedars of Lebanon that are high and lifted up, and upon all the oaks of Bashan, and upon all the high mountains, and upon all the hills that are lifted up, and upon every high tower, and upon every fenced wall, and upon all the ships of Tarshish, and upon all pleasant pictures. And the loftiness of man shall be bowed down, and the haughtiness of man shall be brought low. The Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai alone shall be exalted in that day. All right, and the idols he shall utterly abolish. See, all these different idols that these people continue to call on, Jesus, Allah, all right, Buddha, okay, Yahweh, Yah, Yeshua, Yahuwah, all right, all those all them idols are going to be put away, man. All them idols is going to be made, it's going to be confounded, all right. Matter of fact, when the time of destruction comes, all right, you will have to go and cry unto those gods which you have chosen. You see if they help you in the time of your tribulation. All right. So now going back one more time, let me read that. Ecclesiastes 1:10-7. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. All right. And we can't wait for our true rulership to come into play, man. You see, true rulership is coming to our people. All right. And again, as I started off, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. Why? Because it was prophesied. All right. Give you another example of, you know, Esau coming down from his rulership is Obadiah. This is Obadiah 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. Yeah, they're the smallest out of all the heathens out here, man. They are greatly despised. Despised by Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, ultimately, and despised by us. And they're going to be despised by these other damn heathens, man. All these other nations. All right. And it says, the pride of thine heart has deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, says the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Yeah, bringing you down from rulership, man. Okay? See, they're on top now. Everything that they do is them being on top. All right, but it's all going to be brought down. This whole entire society is going to be brought down. Everything you ever built it out here, all right, everything you built is going to be brought down. Matter of fact, let me grab that. This is Matthew 24:1. All right. And it says, and Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him to show him the buildings of the temple. And Yahushua said unto them, now this is Yahushua's words, and he said, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another, thou shalt not be thrown down. You see? So everything that's built on this side of the earth, man, by this damn devil, all right, is going to be brought down to naught. Another way of showing you that what? All right, rulership is coming to us, and his ass is being brought down from his rulership. All right, let me jump into this is come on, Ecclesiasticus 10. Matter of fact, before I get Ecclesiasticus 10, let me grab this real quick. This is Psalms 49. I just read that. This is Psalms 49 and 11. It says, this is Psalms 49 and 10. For he seeth that wise men die, likewise the fool and the brutish person perish and leave their wealth to others. All right. Yeah, because the true wise men, all right, us, the Israelites, the elect, all right, we're constantly dying out here, man. But you see, this damn devil is prospering. All right, which at the end of the day, we're not supposed to let me grab that real quick. This is Psalms 37 and 1, and it says, fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb. You see? So their time is up, man. You can't get jealous of what they're going through because they prosper. As a matter of fact, it tells you that in 10 is 7. This is 37 and 7. Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself any wise to do evil, for evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. You see? So we're not supposed to what? We're not supposed to envy them because they prosper, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai allows them to prosper, all right? Like it tells you in Ecclesiastes 8 and 13, and it says 11, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. All right, yeah, because sometimes it feels like, damn, when is it going to be the end of this damn devil? When is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai going to bring him down? It seems like it's taking forever. All right, it's not executed speedily, right? And it says, therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. So yeah, they continue to keep doing evil. All right, because they're getting away with it. And then it says, though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear Yahweh, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You see? So it's all a matter of time before he gets destroyed. You have to understand that the wicked, all right, is, let me grab that. This is Job, I believe it's 21. This is Job 21 and 30, that the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction, they shall be brought forth in the day of wrath. You see, and that's exactly why, you know, they continually to keep doing wicked, man, and they're preserved this whole time because they are reserved for the day of wrath, the day of judgment. All right. So going back into Psalms 49. All right, this is Psalms 49 and 11. It says, I'll start at 10. For he seeth that the wise men die. Likewise, the fool and the brutish person perish and leave their wealth to others. Yeah, these damn, who's the only ones that can leave wealth onto another? The so-called white man, man. You ain't got no blacks, Hispanics, or Native Americans leaving wealth, you know, passing it down to generation to generation. We get rich. We get what you call nigger rich, you see? That shit'll last for a damn summer, if that, you know, especially the way Jake, you know, likes to spend their money. We spend it, you know, irresponsibly, man. We spend it on stupidity. See, but this devil's still eating up of the times of slavery. They have wealth upon wealth. That's why their families are able to take over generation after generation, man. So it says, 11, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names, and we already know that they call these lands after their own names. America was came about by who? Amerigo Vespucci. All right, you got Africa, what came from Leo Africanus. You see, so they take over these lands and then they name them according to their names, according to their families. All right, as a matter of fact, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians have the names, the last names you have, because we were in their captivity. You see, so they gave us our last names. You see, so going back to Psalms 49 and 11, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own name. And this devil literally thinks that he's going to last forever. All right, that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is not going to judge him, man. Judgment is here. Your rulership is being brought down right now as we speak. That's why it's the end of this world right now. Okay? Now going back to Ecclesiasticus, wanted to get 10.
I don't mean to cut you, bro. You on YouTube or anything like
Yeah.
that? Can I get that?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you.
I'm sorry.
No,
I
you
don't
good.
mean to cut
You
wisdom
good.
and nothing like that.
You're good. I ain't worried about it.
I've seen you here a couple times.
All right. Definitely try to get this word as much as you can, man. We in the last times, man.
You speaking.
Give me 1 second. Sometimes the internet be on some shit. I don't want to bring up my page. Let me do it again.
I'm hearing something. Is that you? I got my Bluetooth in.
What?
You clicked on, I'm hearing something. You clicked on a video?
Oh, no, I'm trying. Oh, probably. Yeah, my bad.
No, you good.
Yeah. I see what you're talking about. This is... All right. So this is one. I'll give you both that one.
Yeah, this is
and that one.
Yep. Okay.
There you go. Those are two
bro.
of mine. You already know. Yo, the Heavenly Father's name is Yahweh. And the Son, what they ignorantly call Jesus, is Yahweh Shah. That's why when you said God bless, I told you right away. A lot of people tend to think that the name of the Heavenly Father is God, Jehovah.
What should I say to you?
Huh?
What should I say to you?
No, I'm just letting you know. So you know off the rip that God, God only means power.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When you go into that word God, as a matter of fact, let's just take for example, the first sentences of the Bible. It says, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. A lot of people think that that's talking about the Heavenly Father. God goes into Alahayim. When you go back to the root words of all these words in English, that's why it tells you in the Bible that no word that's uttered in Hebrew and translated to another tongue has the same force. So we are, I got you real quick. This is so it says God, meaning the Elohim, the divine one, the powers, the angels. So God just simply means power.
I listen to
So the heavenly.
ISPK and everything like
Oh,
that.
now you want to get away from those, bro? Yo,
Hey.
you want to get away from those guys, bro?
God bless
Those
you, bro.
guys, they got
I mean,
demons
I'm
on
just
them.
saying, that's
But
what
yo, just listen up, you know.
I bro.
Lord willing, you know the Lord direct you in the right path, man.
Not saying, bro.
All right. Man, everybody always listens to ISUPK, IUIC, man. Man. See, and that's how it starts with our people confusing themselves. They start listening to different doctrines, man. That's why I tell you real quick before I continue on with my lesson. Let me grab that in Ephesians 4 and 16. You know, for anybody that's new, you never know who's new on the comments, on the video. You know, this is Ephesians 4 and 16. And it says, 14, 4 and 14, that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro. Yeah, because when you're a child, it's easy to brainwash you, man. You can tell a child anything and they believe that shit. All right. So you being not in tune with this word, all right, you not having this wisdom, you're still a child. You could be 50 years old, man. You're still a child. Why? Because you don't have the wisdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You have the wisdom of this world. All right, the wisdom of this world is foolishness to the eyes of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. It says that we henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro, thrown back and forth with every wind of doctrine. It says tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine. You see, and when you're listening to too many camps, you confuse yourself because one place is saying this, another camp is saying that. All right. And Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai clearly said that we're supposed to be what? In one accord. All right. We all supposed to be of a sound mind, one mind. All right. Just like in drumline, one beat, one drum. You see? So it says, and carried about with every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive. You see? They'll be there ready to deceive you, man. And a lot of these other camps that play the part, man, they're just those are false prophets in sheep's clothing, man. Deeply, you know, they're ravening wolves, man. They're there and set up to deceive you, man. All right. So going back to the lesson, though. All right, let's start back at, going back into Esau coming down from his rulership. This is Ecclesiasticus 10 and 1, right? And it says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. You see? Yeah, because, and this is why there is no rulership in here. All right? This devil that rules the world, man, he's defiling everything. Everything is out of course. All right? Matter of fact, let me grab that. This is Isaiah 24. 1 second. Put this shit down. Falling apart. This is Isaiah 24. This is Isaiah 24 and 4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The hardy people of the earth do languish. Yeah, see, the earth is mourning. The earth is fading away. Why? Because it's under the hand of the wicked, man. All right. The wicked is the one that has destroyed this earth. All right. Matter of fact, let me grab Revelations 11 and 18. All right. This is Revelations 11 and 18. And it says, I'll start a little bit at 17. It says, saying we give thanks, O Lord, power almighty, which are and was and art to come, because thou hast taken to thee thy great power and hast reigned. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give it, and that thou should give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and to them that fear thy name, small and great, and should destroy them which destroyed the earth. You see? Because these people, everything that they do, these heathens, is starting with Esau, Edom, man. he destroys everything he touches. All right. Matter of fact, Revelation 6. This is Revelation 6:4. And there went out another horse that was red, going back to who? Esau. All right. And it says, the power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given to him a great sword. See, so he was given that power, man. That was his blessing. His blessing was to be given the sword. All right. That's why he kills everything. That's why that's why everything is about war with him. All right. Which the true warrior of war is who? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Exodus 15:3. All right. The Lord, all right, is a man of war. And he's about to bring great war upon this place, man. You see, you wanted war, you wanted to act like you the one that runs wars. All right. Well, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is about to bring great war. All right. Matter of fact, this is where's that at? This is 19:10 in Revelations. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren. Yeah, because you had John trying to worship the angel, and the angel told him not to do that. All right. And then it said, I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua. Worship Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. For the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. And this is why we constantly come out on these highways and hedges and spit prophecy to you, man. Because that's what that's the spirit you should be in. Giving prophecy, man. All right. Matter of fact, this is come on. This is Jeremiah 28:8. The ancient prophets the prophets that were before Salakia, let me read that again. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied. All right. When you prophesy, you bringing out prophecy, man. Prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. You see, that's all prophecy. We're prophesying that World War III is going to happen. We're prophesying that pestilence is being brought upon this earth. All right. That a great evil, all right, while victuals are so good cheap, evil is going upon the earth, man. And it says the prophet which prophesied of peace, when the word of the prophet, the true prophet, shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has truly sent them. You see? So you're supposed to be in that spirit of prophecy, man. All right, so going back to 19:10 in Revelations, and I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua. Worship Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. For the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. See, I get a little excited. I'll be like, Ash. I'll be getting straight. We be getting excited when we're reading these scriptures, man. And then it says, and I saw heaven open, and behold, the white horse, which that white horse represents Yahushua. All right. And it says, and he that sat upon him was called faithful and true. And in righteousness he does judge and make war. You see, those are the true warriors of war, man. You got Esau thinking that he about to bring a war against Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. You never prevail. You're not even gonna get close, man. All right. So going back, all right. This is Ecclesiasticus 10:1. And it says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man. Oh, Salakia. I was in Isaiah. Salakia. That's where I was. This is Isaiah Because going back to how this devil destroys everything he touches, man. This is Isaiah 24:4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. It says the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. You see, they have broken the ways of this word. Okay, everything is all out of course, all out of order. All right, they have transgressed the laws, all under what? The rulership of this damn devil. All right, as a matter of fact, this is Job. A land without order. This is Job 10:22, and it says, "A land of darkness." This is the society that we live in, man. A land of darkness as darkness itself, and of the shadow of death, without any order, and where the light as darkness, where the light is as darkness. Yeah. Let's go to Isaiah, Isaiah 5:20, and it says, "Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter." Yeah, because everything is ass backwards here, man. Everything is flipped upside down, man. All right. So going back to Isaiah 24:5, the earth also is defiled. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. All right. Matter of fact, let's go to Isaiah 29. This is Isaiah 29. Almost there. 15. Isaiah 29, and I'll start at 13. It says, "Wherefore the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips do honor me, but have removed their heart far from me, and their fear towards me is taught by the precept of men. Therefore, behold, I will proceed to do marvelous works amongst this people, even a marvelous work and a wonder. For the wisdom of their wise men shall perish." Yeah, because the wisdom of this world is foolishness to the eyes of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. You see? And it says, "For the wisdom of this world of their wise men shall perish, and the understanding of their prudent men shall be hid. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the and their works are in the dark. And they say, Who seeth us? Who knoweth us? Surely your turning of the things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. Or shall the work say unto him that made it, He made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, He has no understanding?" See? And everything is what? Turned upside down in this place, man. On a very high level. All right? Wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole entire earth, like it tells you in second Ezra 15, man. Matter of fact, let me grab that. This is second Ezra's. Second Ezra's. Fucking fags, bro. Fuck says that shit. Second Ezra's 15. And this is second Ezra 15:6. It says, I'll start from 5. It says, "Behold, saith the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled." Yeah, the works of the wicked are fulfilled, man. You see? It says, "I will hold Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And who's the souls of the just? The elect. You see, the elect are the ones that are crying unto the Lord continually, man, on a very high scale, man. Constantly praying to get us up out of here. Every moment we wake up is vexation of the spirit. You see? Shit, we want to be, we in that Job mentality, man. Like, why are we here? We'd rather be in the spirit world, man. But see, we were all brought on this earth to suffer. We were brought into this ministry to suffer, all right, for the wickedness that we had did in our past lives, man. So you have to endure, all right? You have to have patience. Patience means suffering, man. So you have to suffer, okay? Now going back to Isaiah 24 and 5, the earth is also defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws and changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore has the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell there are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. All right, and those few men is going to be the elect. All right, that's why this place is going to be what? It's going to be blown all, you know, it's going to rock to and fro like a drunkard, man, with all the missiles that this place is going to hit. See, America's that great big altar, man. All right, the nuclear missiles is going to be the fire. And this place, the only way you can cleanse something, all right, the greatest cleanse for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is a cleansing agent of fire, man. You see? So he gonna make sure that he bring this place down to naught with flames, because it's so polluted, so filthy. All right, all the elements are gonna be reset all over again. The whole earth is gonna be a reset. You see, this is how you know this devil be trying to act like the Most High, man. Because what is he trying to do? A global reset. Well, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is about to bring a global reset, man, on a very high level, man. You see, he's about to establish righteousness in this place. Pull this damn devil from his rulership and bring us into rulership. All right. So now let's go into Ecclesiasticus 10. Ecclesiasticus 10 and 1. And it says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. That's why we're going to have to come back into order, starting with Yahushua, man. Then going down to King David, then going down to the 12 tribes. Because when we get put on this earth, all right, everything is going to go back to normal. The whole earth is going to be at joy. The animals are going to be at joy. The trees are going to be at joy. Everything is going to be singing in joy, man. So a wise king, all right, knows how to handle his rulership, knows how to keep everything in his rulership satisfied, man. See, but this devil, being in rulership, he got everybody fucking mourning, man. He got everybody mad, pissed, all right? People dying left to right. So it says, as the judge of the people, he is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler, the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. Yeah, so you have a wicked rulership, right? The king that's ruling this whole entire place is wicked. So what that does is make this whole entire earth wicked. And that's why the wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Because we're under the vibration of a wicked man being in rulership. And then it says, it says, an unwise king destroyed this people. And as a matter of fact, you know, going into why the earth is so wicked, this is why it's so also, you know, going into pollution, you know, the earth is being polluted with such filth. Look at this shit, man. We can't even breathe normal air. We can't even eat real foods. You see? Simple things like that, man. It ain't just wickedness with just, stealing, killing, killing, and cheating, adultery. It ain't just that, man. We talk about the earth is defiled. All right. The air is defiled. Your food is defiled. You see? Your water is defiled. Everything that's pretty much the key elements of life, man, is defiled. How can you continue to live like that if this damn devil keeps destroying everything that are the key elements of life, man? And it says 3, Ecclesiastes 10:3, an unwise king destroyed this people, you see? Because we're under the rulership of this damn devil. This is why people are being destroyed left to right. It says, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. Yeah, all right? Because when we get put into authority, all right, the people gonna rejoice, man. Everything is gonna be beautiful, man. Even these damn heathens, man. Listen, man, these heathens gonna love it. All right, yeah, y'all gonna suffer them 1,000 years of slavery. That's for damn sure. All right, but y'all gonna love that the earth is in righteousness. Y'all gonna love that the earth is back to its pristine state. You see, because y'all don't even know what that fucking tastes like, man. See, these heathens is all about wickedness. It's in their blood. So they like this shit. They're comfortable in their own shithole. We're not comfortable in this shithole. All right. It says, an unwise king destroyed this people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. You see, in due time, and that time is now, man. Your rulership is coming down, and our rulership is coming up. All right. Who's that king that's going to be set above it? Oh, Yahushua. That's who we rolling the red carpet out for, man. For our Lord, for our Savior. You see? Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, all right, is the King of Kings, Lords of Lords. It says, let's read that again. An unwise king destroyed this people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. See, that's how you know that the Lord is controlling everything. Everything is in control of the Lord. The power of, let's read that again. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. He set up this damn devil to rule it, just to bring him out of rulership, just to destroy him. You see? Matter of fact, let me grab. This is 1 Samuel. Two and 7. The Lord maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. He raiseth up the poor out of the dust and lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princes, to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, and he has set the world upon them. Woo! You see? Man, we can't wait till this comes to us, man. Lord willing, we those men. You see? So going back, this is Ecclesiasticus 4, 10 and 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. So rulership is all in the hands of the Lord. All right. It says, and in due time, he will set over it one that is profitable. Yahushua, King David, the 12 tribes of Israel, 12,000 from each tribe. All right. The ruling body, all right, that ruling government, all Yahushua. Okay. It says, in the hand of Yahweh is the prosperity of man. Going back to what I just read in Samuel, man. 7. All right. He maketh rich. He maketh poor. It says, and upon the purses of the scribes shall he lay his honor. Bear not hatred to thy neighbor for every wrong,
and do nothing at all by injurious practices. Pride is hateful before Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, and man, and by both one commit iniquity. By one, and by both does one commit iniquity. See, and pride is hateful before pride. Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai hate pride, man. That's why you fucking wicked ass 2/3 that are prideful and shit, man. He said it's hateful before Yahweh and man. I know we all had that experience where we've been around a person that's prideful as hell, and y'all just be like, man, I hate that damn fool right there, man. That nigga get me mad as hell. He's just too prideful. We all got one of those around us. You see? Matter of fact, let me jump to 12 real quick, and I'll jump back up. It says, the beginning of pride is when one departed from Yahweh, and his heart is turned away from his maker. For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that has it shall pour out abomination. And therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. You see? And this devil's the most prideful ass fucking person upon the earth. So the only thing that can come out of him is what? Madness. All right? Iniquity, sin. Just like it said, for the pride is the beginning of sin, and he that has it shall pour out abomination. He has poured out his abomination throughout the whole entire earth, man. You see? It says, and therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities. Strange calamities are always brought upon those type of people. You have a strange calamity coming upon you now, being pulled from your rulership. That's why your ass is looking like, what? What the hell's going on? And he has no control of it. When you're doing something and you can't understand it, it's because the Lord laughing at you, man, because he has you under control. Shalom, brother. All right. So it says, let me grab one more, 18. It says, pride was not made for men, nor furious anger for them that are born of a woman. See, pride was not made for man. So this is why Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai hate when you bring out pride, man. You see? Now going back up to 5, it says and in the hand of the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, is the prosperity of man. And upon the purses of the scribes shall he lay his honor. Bear not hatred, bear not hatred to thy neighbor for every wrong, and do nothing at all by injurious practices. Pride is hateful before God and man, and by both does one commit iniquity. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. You see? Again, talking about what? Esau being translated from one kingdom to another, being pulled down from his rulership, and the Israelites, the true Israelites that are supposed to be ruling, all right, being put in rulership, all right, because we were the ones that were meant to be kings, all right. Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. This is 2 Peter's. This is 1 Peter's is what I wanted, my bad. 1 Peter's 2 and 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who has called you out of darkness into the marvelous light. And we're praising Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai for taking us out of darkness and putting us in the light. It says, which in time past were not a people, but are now the people of Yahweh, which had not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy. You see? Because Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is a merciful power. He is slow to wrath, all right? Slow to anger. You can see it by him constantly, you can see it by how he's slow to wrath and anger right now. Because he should already be knocking this place out, man. Wickedness is beyond exceeded the whole entire earth. But he's still leaving the door open for you 2/3, man, to repent. And nobody wants to walk in through that door. He knocking at the door, but nobody wants to open it. They think it's police at the door. You see? So we are that chosen generation, man. All right, we were made to be what? Kings. Just like it tells you in let me grab that real quick. Genesis
How do you get them to open the door?
how you get them to open the door? I'll tell you what, you need the keys. And what's them keys? The name of the Lord and the Son. That's the keys. That's the only way you're gonna open that up. This is Genesis 35 and real quick, 35 and 11. And Yahweh said unto him, I am Yahweh Almighty, be fruitful and multiply. A nation and a company of nations shall be of thee, and kings shall come out of thy loins. He was telling that to Jacob, right? Because Jacob had just finished wrestling the angel, and then his name was turned into Israel, which is Yasharallah, which means he is a prince of power. All right. And he said, out of your loins shall come out kings. So we were destined to be kings ruling this earth, man. But see, the sons of God, all right, fell off. Going back into that, what? That Nephilim, which goes into what? Nepal, the fallen ones, not reptilians, all right? The fallen ones, the ones that fell from their rulership, which we are now through the spirit and power of the Lord, all right, are coming back into that rulership little by little. Okay? So, going back into Ecclesiasticus 10 and 8, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. You see? So when you, let me read that one more time. Because of unrighteous dealings, all right? See, because of unrighteous dealings, the kingdom is being translated from one people to another. Think about it this way. How did we fall from our rulership? Unrighteous dealings. You see? We wasn't doing righteously upon the Lord. We was calling on other gods. We were going against his law, statutes, and commandments. So what happened? We got pulled from our rulership. You see what's the consequences to that? So this devil, which is you can't even compare to this damn devil, you see? But because his unrighteous dealings, okay, and riches and injuries gotten by deceit, all right, so like injuries and riches got by deceit, okay? Now the kingdom is being translated from one people to another, all right? Riches gotten by deceit is what? They stole the land, committed genocide, they stole our riches, they stole our women, all right, inherited, exactly, you know? This whole entire America is based on what? Bloodshed. It's built on bloodshed. All right. Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. That's Habakkuk 2 and 12. Habakkuk 2 and 12. And it says, woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, establish a city by iniquity. You see? Everything was established by bloodshed. Unrighteous dealings.
Whoa.
Exactly. Unrighteous dealings, man. You see? Riches got by deceit. And he bathed in them riches like it's his. Therefore, at the end of the day, he gonna give us back all those riches. Just like it tells you in, let me grab that, Job. Oh, I thought she was going in there, bro. Yo, I thought she was about to put her ass in there like she a luggage. This is damn, I had a precept, I forgot. Salaki Yahweh Bashim Yahweh, Lord willing, I'll get it back. But this is let me grab this other one though. Nahum. It says, woe, Nahum 3 and 1, woe to the bloody city, it is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. You see? The things that they did to this place, man, destroyed it. The things they did to our people. As a matter of fact, let me continue reading real quick. It says, the noise of the whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels, and the prancing of horses, and the jumping of chariots. The horseman lifted up both the bright sword and glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain, and a great number of carcasses, and there is none end of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mischief of witchcrafts that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts. You see, all the wickedness that's brought upon this earth, man, has destroyed this place where it can no longer be inhabited. All right. I know I had another one too. I hope it popped up in my head. I think it was in Isaiah too that I wanted it. Lord willing to come back to me and not too late. All right. So going back to Ecclesiasticus, all right, 10 and 8. Because of unrighteous dealings and riches got by the sea, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. It says, why is earth and ashes proud? Meaning the people, man. Why are these people proud? All right. Going back to that pride again. It says, there is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. For such as one setteth his own soul to sell, because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels. All right. Now, this is the point of the whole session, what I titled the session. The physician cutteth off a long disease. Who's the physician? Yahushua. Who's that long disease? This damn devil Esau Edom. He been in power too long now. That's a long disease. What happens when you have a disease? You die off a disease. It kills you slow. We've been getting killed slowly. It says, and he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die. You see, he's going to be brought out of that rulership. He's going to be put to death, man. You're going to go straight to slavery, man. Every single one of these damn heathens. All right. All these so-called white people, all these Amalekites out here, all right, that come from the Khazarian Empire, all right, the heathens, talking about the Japanese, the Chinese, the Africans, all right, the Elamites, which is them Indians, them Arabs, all of them going into slavery, all right? They all had their hand in the cookie jar when it came to our slavery, okay? You reap what you sow. Matter of fact, let me grab, this is Jeremiah. Jeremiah 30 and 16.
Truth hurts, brother.
That's right. That's right. That truth is a two-edged sword. Cut your ass. This is one more. My bad. This is 30 and Jeremiah 30 and 16, and it says, therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. They that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all they that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. You see? So they all got to go into captivity, man. All right? You reap what you sow, man. That's simple. So going back to Ecclesiasticus 10 and 9. Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man, for such as one setteth his own soul to sell, because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels. All right? And did this devil not give up his soul, basically? All right, he gave up his birthright, everything, man. Why? Because he didn't care. He was too proudful. And now that he lost it, he want to try to get it back. Now he want to be despising his brother Jacob. You see? Now he wants to be the accuser of thy brethren, man. So it says 10, the physician, Yahushua, cutteth off a long disease. These damn devils. All right. And he that is a king today, and he that today is a king, tomorrow shall die. He gonna be cut off, man. Which ultimately you're gonna be cut off forever. Let's grab that real quick. Obadiah. This is Obadiah 1. This is Obadiah 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. You see? 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has spoken it. Never gonna hear this damn devil again. All right. As a matter of fact, I just remember that verse I wanted. The water Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. All right. Let me grab it. As a matter of fact, before I forget, this is Job. This is Job 20. Now I forgot which one I wanted from 20. This is matter of fact, you know what? I'll just read it. Might as well just read the chapter. Juicy. This is Job 20 and and 5. 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite before a moment? See, that's why he's got a short period of time. Though his excellency, meaning his pride, mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever, like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. And the eye also which saw him shall see him no more. Neither shall his place any more behold him. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. You see? Because all those riches that he got by deceit is going to be returned unto us, man. You see? Continuing on. It says, his bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth, yet his meat in his bowels is turned. It is the gall of asp within him. He has swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. You see? All the riches gotten by deceit, man, you're going to give it back. And you're going to give us more. It says, he shall suck the poison of asps, which asp goes into a poisonous snake. The viper's tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter. You ain't going to see none of this, man. You ain't going to be able to inherit none of this that's in the kingdom. When you see all these things that are built in the kingdom, that are built 144,000 times better than what you ever owned on this side, oh yeah, that shit gonna hurt your feelings. You see? Okay? This is 18. That which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein, because he has oppressed and has forsaken the poor, because he has violently taken away an house which he builded not. Woo! Why? Because everything here that he thinks is his, it's not. Everything he grabs, he steals it from someone else. He even steals even your culture, man. Biggest culture vulture on the earth.
What's wrong with that?
You know these damn Jews don't care. They don't care about rules. It says, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. There shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. And the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he's eating. Yeah, when he at the top of his kingdom, of this kingdom, when he think he done ruled the whole world and got him in the palm of his hand, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai gonna pull you right down from your rulership, man. Real quick. He gonna hit you with one of them two pieces that you ain't even see coming. All right? It's gonna be down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. One of those type of moments. All right? Yeah, you know what? That's the spirit right there. That's the spirit letting you know, yes! That's right! Beautiful. All right, so this damn devil, he has to come from down from his rulership. All right? He defiled the earth so bad that he defiled his own rulership. You see? Now going back to Ecclesiasticus, back to Ecclesiasticus 10, which I pretty much hit the point on that. I'm gonna read it one more time. Ecclesiasticus 10:10. The physician cutteth off a long disease, and he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die. All right. Now let's jump into Luke real quick. This is Luke. This is Luke 16:19. And it says, there was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen and fared sumptuously every day. And who's that certain rich man? All right. That rich man represents these 13 banking families, man. These 13 bloodlines of the elites. All right. It says, which was clothed in purple and fine linen and fared sumptuously every day. All right. Yeah, the rulership in their kingdom. You see? It says, and there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate full of sores. All right. Who is Lazarus? Lazarus represents the Israelites, man. All right. It says, which was laid at his gates full of sores. Yeah, those sores represent us being in these curses, man. Us being under these curses continually over and over again. All right. Why are we named that certain beggar, man? Just like it tells you in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. Let me grab that real quick. This is Deuteronomy 28. And which, matter of fact, while I'm in this chapter, I wanted to bring this out before too, and I didn't. Because when we go into rulership, right? See, this damn devil's in rulership right now. Right? So when we come into rulership, we're gonna be blessed with this precept right here. All right. And the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail, and thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath. If thou hearken unto the commandments of the Lord thy power, which I command thee this day, to observe it and to do them. See, we're gonna finally be that head, and they're gonna be the tail. Right now, they are the head and we the tail. We follow everything that this damn devil does. Why? Because he's in rulership. But now, when that kingdom is given unto us, they're going to have to follow everything we do. And that's what happens in an animal. All right, the head doesn't lead. All right, I mean, Salakia. In an animal, the head leads, right, and the tail follows. You don't see the tail walk in front and the head behind them. So the head representing leadership, man. All right, the tail being, you know, basically the servant to that leadership. All right. So now going back to what I wanted to grab. All right, representing Israel as the beggar, because it says, let me grab that. One of those things. Where's it at? 1 second. Bear with me. (48) 28 and 48. Thou shalt serve thine enemies, which the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. All right. What does a beggar do, man? He begging for things, man. He wants things. All right. So we're going to be in want for all things. That's why we're represented as that beggar, you know, as Lazarus, you know, going into the Israelites. All right. So it says, and there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate full of sores, curses, man. And it says, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. You see, the ways of this society, man, the things of this society, everything that this devil brings out, these damn bloodlines, man, that's all wicked, man. We eating off their crumbs, basically, man. It says, moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores. All right. Yeah, the dogs are a representation of these other nations. All right. Why? Because all these other nations, all right, they actually benefited off of us being under the curses also. You see? It says, moreover, the dogs, other nations, came and licked his sores. Okay? Because we were under those curses, so they benefited also. It says, and it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. The rich man also died and was buried. Yeah, because everything at the end of the day out here, all right, is going to be taken, man. There shall be no flesh saved, all right? And as a matter of fact, that's why Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is getting us out of here. That's why time is going so fast. Because if we had to stay here any longer, man, no flesh would definitely be saved. Why? Because under this damn devil's rulership, all of us will be destroyed. There'd be no more lineage of Israel, man. And especially with this damn devil trying to bring in what? Transhumanism, this MOTB, all that. Man, we would be no more human, man. We would not be flesh anymore. We'd be fucking cyborgs everywhere we go. You see? So it says, and it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. Now, what does that represent? That represents us going into that kingdom, you know, going into being beamed up on them chariots, man. All right, going into rulership. Okay, it says, and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. The rich man also died and was buried. And in hell he lift up his eyes, being in torments, and seeing Abraham afar off, and Lazarus in his bosom. You see, yeah, because when this devil comes down for rulership, he gonna wake up in slavery, man. You see, that's what it means to, and in hell he lift up his eyes, being in torments. Hell is not no place where you go underground, the devil's with a pitchfork, laughing, and there's a whole bunch of fire behind him. He's throwing fireballs at you. No, hell is a condition. We've been in hell all our damn lives. You know, now you gonna go into that type of hell that we went through. Going back to what I was just saying before, all the curses of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. All right, now those curses they're gonna have to live under. We're not gonna be no longer under those curses. Matter of fact, let me grab. This is Deuteronomy 30. and 7, and it says, and the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, thy power, will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. And thou shalt return and obey the voice of the Lord and do all his commandments, which I command thee this day. You see? So all the curses are going to be put upon this damn devil now, which you're slowly seeing it right now. That's why you're seeing a lot of these Edomites just hurting, man. Esau be looking all dead state out here now. All these Edomites are constantly complaining. A lot of them dying of pestilence now. You know? Why? Because those curses that were once among us are being reversed and being put on them. And now we'll get what? We're inheriting blessings, you know? So we finally inherit all the blessings for eternity. All right? So it says, going back to 16 and 23 in Luke, and in hell, which is a condition, he lift up his eyes being in torment. Yeah, because he gonna be in slavery, man. He gonna be in hell now. Let's grab this is Psalms 49, 149, Slakia. This is Psalms 149 and 7, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written, the honor have all the saints, praise ye the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You see? So you got to go into chains, bro. And this is why the devil coming down on you with great wrath, man, because he know we got nothing but a short time. He's at he desperate. What did it say? Desperate times calls for desperate measures. This is why he's giving you desperate measures. This is why he's giving you unrighteous decrees, draconian laws. This is why he's hiding in those caves. He's desperate. He can't believe what's about to happen to him. You see? It says, in hell, he lift up his eyes, being in torment, and seeth Abraham afar off and Lazarus in his bosom. Yeah, he see us in the kingdom of heaven. He see us in rulership and comfort finally. Not hurting anymore. Not crying. Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. This is Revelations 20:1. And it says, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from power out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. Yeah, he saw us coming down from them chariots, man, and them new bodies, ready to establish righteousness upon the earth. And it says, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of Yahweh is with men. It ain't with women, it's with men. You got women thinking that they're going to be part of the 144,000. You crazy as hell. The tabernacle of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is with men. All right? He only dealing with men. All right? Matter of fact, to prove that even more, let me grab it from here. This is Revelations 7. Revelation 7, and actually it's not 7, it's where is it? Got you right now. Come on. Forgot where that one went. There you go. 14, 14, and I'll start from 3. And they sung as if it were a new song before the throne and before the 4 beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. These are they which were not defiled with women, all right, meaning with different philosophies, for they are virgins, meaning, yeah, they're pure and holy, all right, not virgins literally, okay. And it says, these are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he go. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua and unto the Lamb. You see? So it's men that is part of the 144,000, man. All right. Now, going back to Revelations 21 and 3, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of Yahweh is with men and will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and Yahweh himself shall be with them and be their power. All right. And it says, and Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. Yeah, this place is abolished. Nuclear missiles, man. All right. And what? Righteousness is established on earth. Now we're not going to feel no more pain, no more death, none of that. Okay. This is 22 and 1. It says, and he showed me a pure river of water, so like a pure river of water of life, clear as crystal, proceeding out of the throne of Yahweh and of the Lamb. And in the midst of the street of it, and on either side of the river, was there the tree of life, which bare 12 manner of fruits, and yielded her fruit every month. And the leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nations. All right. And it's beautiful because what? We got 12 tribes, man. All right. And it says, and there shall be no more curse, but the throne of Yahweh and of the Lamb shall be in it, and his servants shall serve him. And they shall see his face, and his name shall be in their foreheads. And there shall be no night there, and they need no candle, neither light of the sun, for the Lord Yahweh giveth them light, and they shall reign forever and ever. Woo! You see, we're gonna reign forever and ever in righteous order. You see, and this is why Esau hates us. This is why Esau coming down on us with great wrath, because he knows that his time is up and that we're about to reign forever and ever. See, so if it was an advice I give to you fucking Edomites and you heathens, hey, live life. Live it up while you can right now, because your days are done. You see, you're going back to the bottom of society, man. Going back into them caves and holes. We're gonna have you in all types of holes, man. You see, you're gonna go back to that, you ha ha, you know, going back into like making sounds of a donkey. Okay. And the suck part is that you Edomites, you so-called white people, are gonna be diminished off the face of the earth. All these other heathens are gonna go back to their rightful lands, man, after 1,000 years of slavery, and they're just gonna be under our rulership. You see? So going back to Luke 16 and 23, and in hell, which is a condition, he lift up his eyes, being in torment. Yeah, you in slavery. Now you crying. Now you crying about it. Just like you cried when Jacob got the blessing, and you said, thou hast thou not another blessing for me, my father? And Esau wept. Yeah, you're gonna be weeping 30 times, 100,000 times more than that, being in slavery, right? And then it says, and he cried, and his father Abraham and he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus, that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame. Going into what? All them curses, man. Now you crying about it. Now you like a pretzel, all twisted up and salty about it. You see? Then it says, but Abraham said, son, remember that thou in thy lifetime received thy good things, and likewise Lazarus evil things. But now he is comforted, and thou art tormented. Why? Because now we gonna be in rulership, man. So now you gotta feel the pain. Now you gotta feel the fire, man. You see? And there's no way around that. There's no way of you escaping the judgment of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right. See what brothers got here.
Be right back.
All right, man. Y'all brothers was going in, man. So lucky I ain't grabbed these precepts, man. I was just in the spirit. It be like that sometimes. In that spirit, man. Oof. Yeah, y'all was lighting these things up. Beautiful though. Hey, you know, when you on the comment board, you got to find whoever else is watching, man. You see? So it's 2 lessons going in at once. You know? But hey, through the spirit, I'm gonna end it off on that one. Salakia brothers, I ain't bring out the precepts. You know, I really appreciate the precepts. They recording up in the heavens. Hey, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai appreciate the precepts, man. You know, as one body, we all working together to bring out this truth, man, and bring this kingdom down. You know, so you know the water and Salakia for not bringing them out. But I'm gonna end it off on that note. So with that being said, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kol Haloim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash, Shema Yasharala Yahweh, Alahayanawa Yahweh Achad. All right. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, the Akim and the Akwat that was listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. May y'all continue to fight the good fight of faith. All right. And keep enduring as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai. You know, to the next one. Shalom. The water for the precepts, brothers. Appreciate it. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Barak Thumb. Barak call Akim to every single one of y'all. To the next one. Shalom.